What is up, guys? I know that I said today we were going to be bringing you the ladies UTMB preview, but UTMB week kicked off with a bang with the TDS. The men's race was absolutely insane, so let's go ahead and let's take a look at how that race went down, and let's get a little bit of my thoughts and my reactions to it. What is up, guys? So, like I said, UTMB week has kicked off with a bang with the men's TDS race. For those of you who aren't familiar, TDS is a race that is a part of the UTMB series. It is about 121K or so. Really tough race. Had a really loaded field on both the men's and ladies' sides this year, and man, did it live up to all the hype and its expectations. So, one of the big reasons that I'm kind of focusing on this men's race here is it was the closest finish in race history on the men's side. The top three guys came in within a minute and 43 seconds of each other, first through third. So let me kind of walk you through how this panned out. In the middle of the race, Dylan Bowman from the US took the lead, ended up missing a turn, got past, fought his way back, battling back and forth with a few different guys, going into the last aid station with about 9 or 10 kilometers left in the race. Dmitry from Russia had about a 3-minute lead on Marcin from Poland. Dylan came in right behind those two. Dmitry stopped, just got water. Marcin came in a few minutes later, filled up with some Coke in his bottles. You're talking, 5 miles to go, 6 miles to go in this race. Dylan Bowman, who is fighting back from having gotten lost earlier, blows through the aid station, goes into second place. But this is where it really gets interesting here, folks. Over the course of this 5-mile stretch, both Marcin and Debo make up this ground and catch Dmitry. Marcin ends up winning the race by a minute and 2 seconds, making up that 3-minute gap in 5 miles and becoming the first Polish person to ever win a race in the UTMB series. Debo comes in second, and 40 seconds behind him was the guy who had the lead with 5 miles to go, Dmitry. It was absolutely nuts. It was so electrifying, and again, one of the closest races in history. And so, outside of how close this race was, what I was most impressed with was just how these guys absolutely battled. In order to make up, 3 minutes on the leader with 5 miles to go, that late in a really long race, just had to be tough. It was a more runnable section of the course, but you could even hear it in the post-race interviews. All three of these guys had nothing but respect for each other, and they openly admitted each one of them forced the other to be better. They had to be at the top of their game, and you could see as they came down the street to the finish line, you could see the emotion on their face, the excitement on their face. It was an incredible thing to watch, and it got me even more excited for UTMB this week. I'm excited for OCC tomorrow. I'm excited for CCC and UTMB on Friday morning here in the States. It's going to be absolutely nuts. If you want to watch live coverage, there's no better live coverage in the sport of ultra running than what they do at the UTMB series. I will link that down below. I think a lot of races, both here in the US and across the world, could learn from the coverage that they're given here as a way to really bring the sport forward. It's absolutely amazing. So I will link that down below. And again, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. I just wanted to give you kind of my thoughts, my reactions on this race. I was super hyped. It got me super pumped up. And so I'm really excited to watch the rest of these races in the UTMB series. So I will see you guys tomorrow with my ladies UTMB preview. So stay tuned. Peace.